All right, hello Aries. Aries the strong, yes. Aries the creative. Aries the ever-building, ever-constructing, ever-ruling Aries. Welcome to June 2021 reading with myself, Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega, where you can follow me on Facebook or TikTok. All my information is either linked below in the description or the About section of my channel, Aries. Now keep in mind, this is a channel reading, will not resonate for everyone, so keep what does and leave the rest. And if you would like to catch me live here, Aries, feel free to join me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on my Villagio Strega page, where I'll be doing intuitive readings, either 1 to 5 card readings, whatever I get the nudge to do for you, I will do there. So, that said here, Aries, looking at your challenge, your advice, your potential outcome for each week, looking at the bottom of the deck to encapsulate it all with the general reading for the month, the general energy for the month. And then, of course, we'll be taking a look at the final 5 to clarify. I'll be pulling a Whispers of Lord Ganesha card for you all, of course. And a Quirky Crystal card, energy. And, of course, an Archangel card to summarize what else Spirit would like you to know for Aries on the collective. So, I'm flipping camera angle now. I've got Icarus running around in the background. I've got a little one stopping by in the background. And let's get to your reading, Aries. Aries is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong emotion. Enthusiastic. Passionate, temperamental. The achiever, of course. And interesting is the energy of Aries. Some say, right? Let's see what we're getting here, Aries. We've got the King of Pentacles out for week 1's challenge. The 3 of Cups energy for the advice, judgment, or calling card here for your potential outcome for the week. 10 of Pentacles energy for the challenge for week 2. The Page of Pentacles energy for the advice. And the 4 of Wands, hello, for your potential outcome for week 2. Seen quite a few pentacles out already. 7 of Wands for challenge. High Priestess energy, going with your intuition for your advice. Another pentacle with the Knight of Pentacles for the potential outcome for week 3. And of course, let's get to it. Don't forget, guys, too, the time's kind of on a continuum here. There's no exact science to the time frames in Tarot. Tower card energy at the end of the month. We're seeing that. I'm seeing that, rather, in a lot of the signs. The Tower card is coming out, especially towards the end of the month. So there's some transition, right? We've got Mercury in retrograde right now. So if you didn't do it yourself during this retrograde, Divine steps in and does it for you. That's the decision, changes we make. We'll get to that. And 2 more, please, for Aries on the collective, June 2021. There it is. Temperance card. We'll be dealing with the Sagittarius. And finally, the Ace of Swords. Very nice, very, very nice energy to end it all on towards the end of the month, because you know the Divine stepping in to bring you some clarity on that one. What are you dealing with, though, Aries? 3 of Swords energy here. 3 of Swords, we know, is that heartbreak, that grief, that sorrow. That's your overall energy for the month. Sorry to say, some of you may be dealing with a breakup. Some of you may be dealing with harsh realities of third-party relationship, and a little bit of heartbreak involved in that. Some of you are just letting go, finally, of some self-harming thoughts, some self-beliefs that weren't for your highest good. Things that were bringing you down for quite a period of time here. Could be 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. Something along those lines here, Aries, is what I'm really feeling like. But the beautiful part about all this heartbreak, about all this grief and sorrow, is the fact that you are recognizing all that worry, all that doubt, all that self-limiting, self-imposed beliefs that were dragging you down, that were breaking your heart in the first place. you're finally letting go of them. You're finally like, I don't fucking care anymore. It's time for me to move on. And you're accepting it, you're embracing it, and that's exactly what you're doing. Maybe, because maybe moving on for some of you is about finance too. So let's take a look. Week 1's challenge is the wonderful King of Pentacles energy. I'm really, really digging this guy as of late. He's a wonderful, wonderful, older, sagely wisdom. Definitely over the age of 35. And masculine energy at that. He's very generous with his time, his energy. He's very grounded. He's very practical, but he's also cautious. So if you yourself, Aries, are not taking on this energy as a challenge, you could be dealing with someone of that like energy who is just taking their time, being very cautious with things. There's also a helpful energy to him because he's the kind of king, first off, he's the kind of king who doesn't say much unless he has something really important to say. So when he talks, you really want to listen because there's a lot of wisdom behind it. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Primarily Taurus is his energy, though, here, Aries. And with that said, Aries, he can be... when it comes to his generosity, it's not just about finance for him. It's about the effort that gets put into something. It's about the sincerity behind it. So it could be representative of some of you being sincere in your actions as much as generous with your time. Because he will... Okay, first of all, he's going to pay you. If he's the kind of energy that he'll pay you to do a job, and he'll pay you generously. He'll pay you well because he's very grateful. He's also represents a lot of gratitude. Maybe challenging you to have some gratitude on a situation. But the flip side to that is if he does the same job for you, Aries, he like walks away. He's like, no, I'm all set. Don't worry about it. We'll catch up down the road. And he never catches up down the road because he's that kind of guy. He's that kind of king. He takes care of his people. So that's your challenge. Your advice card is your 3 of Cups energy. This is like finding the joy in life, celebrating with others, pledging. Could be sorority, it could be sisterhood. For some of you, it could be hanging out with a bunch of girlfriends. It doesn't have to be a feminine aspect, but it's you enjoying yourself, celebrating your life, celebrating all the transitions you've gone through, celebrating your age, celebrating your wisdom here, Aries, is another element to this. You have the Judgment card energy out as your potential outcome, and this is a major arcana. So this message is really pertinent to your reading for the month. For Aries on the collective. And Judgment, of course, is about how we judge ourselves, letting go of self-criticism as much as how we are judged by others. So literally it could be potentially some sort of legal agreement or a judgment in your favor. I'm not feeling that, though. I'm feeling it's more an energy of letting go of self-criticism, letting go of being called into action in some capacity as well. Perhaps with that King of Pentacles energy being called to some sort of generous action, some sort of security, stability, something along those lines. Or it could be simply being called to let go of judgments, not only against yourself, but judgments of others as well here, Aries. 10 of Pentacles is out for your challenges. Your row of challenges is looking very much like, okay, stable, security, cautious, practical, grounded energy, securing a foundation and standing up for yourself, and then you get this Tower moment here at the end. So it's really interesting how this is going to play out. But 10 of Pentacles is the completion of a cycle. Is like, okay, no more financial stress. Recognizing you don't have to be financially stressed anymore. Maybe some money comes your way, maybe inheritance, something happens here, Aries, in the range of week 2, where you've secured a foundation, and you've secured it, but not just for yourself, but for future generations. There may be a little bit of wisdom attached to this as well. Honor that wisdom, because that wisdom's there to help and guide you along the way as you manage either this financial situation or this new foundation, as it is here for you guys. It's looking like. So embrace that and secure. Your solid foundation is what else I want to say in reference to that card. What's your advice? You've got the Page of Pentacles. Now, he too is a very cautious, very financially savvy page. Page represents new experiences, so you could be spending money this month, Aries. For an Aries, it would be a new project. They're probably building something. So you may be investing in a new project, some sort of building project, something along those lines. Again, being generous with time, messages coming in, financial messages coming in for you, recognizing that a new opportunity, financial opportunity may be presenting itself here during the middle of the month, Aries as well. And that is going to bring about celebration of anticipation of change with the Four of Wands. Again, this is another cause for celebration for many of you. Wands are about action, right? And this could be a wedding. This could be a multitude of things for you that you're just like excited and you're ready to receive. Have the potential to receive, or you're coming up with those plans, those ideas, that little creative spark here to bring it into the future, bring it into fruition for the future. Sorry, but I'm sweating. My nose gets itchy, so bear with me, Aries. Okay, that said, next card out, we have the Seven of Wands energy. Again, wands are about action. This particular wand, though, is not giving a shit about what other people think. It's standing up for your own opinion, standing your ground on a situation. It may feel like other people are out to get you, and while you're open to negotiating, you are very firm in what you want, and the actions are taken collaboratively, taken into consideration, but you need to stand your ground in a certain situation as your challenge. You also need to listen to your intuition in week 3. This is the advice card, is the High Priestess. She is the knowledge keeper, the keeper of secrets, of universal wisdom. She's highly psychic, highly intuitive, but again, she knows how to take that wisdom, take that knowledge, and keep it in perspective, keep it in balance. She's aware of what may be underneath the surface of things, right? She's represented by the moon. Again, that's that high feminine energy. Thank you, Icarus, for knocking. So she's aware of what's going on underneath the surface. Use your intuition is the major message with that. Your potential outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, this is money coming in slowly, Aries, for you. So fear not, the money's on its way. But this is also could represent, again, another Pentacles energy. That's the bird hitting the stove. Thank you. Another individual headed towards you, Aries, could be a very financially stable, solid, secure individual who takes their time. If you're looking for romance, this guy takes his time, and I mean he takes his time. Could be years that you've been waiting on this guy, kind of thing, Aries. But sweetheart and very grounded again. Very nurturing is his way as well. What's happening at the end of the month? Well, we've got this Tower card out finally as a challenge. This means, Aries, this doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Yes, it could be a crisis point. Yes, it could be a profound decision you have to make, a conflict even of sorts. But it's meant to put you on the path for your higher purpose. And the foundation stays secured. It's just this top part that's on flames and they're getting thrown from, right? That crown represents everything you thought was stable, secure, and you've mastered. Nope, it's thrown out the window. You don't know shit. The end of the day is what this is saying. But you do have something here, down here, to draw from. I'm being facetious, Aries. But anyways, you do have something more to draw from in this particular instance. And while it may be uncomfortable for a moment, go with the flow of it, accept it, embrace it, and be open to receiving what's next and what path you're supposed to go down in your life. Which it looks like here is something in relation to the Temperance card energy. So this is having faith, yes. This is moderation is the key. I'll take them. And, hey, bud, come here. Up. Hi. Are you done being naughty in the kitchen? I love you, too. You want to go back up on your perch? You going to be a good boy? Okay. There you go. Thank you. Moderation is the key with this one, but also kind of keeping with tradition too. Sagittarius energy, again, another major arcana. Mars, which is significant of action. Moon card energy is out. Judgment. Is it Pluto? Perhaps. I'm off the top of my head, but again, these are your major arcanas that are kind of staring you in the face this month and saying, hey, let's get over this heartbreak, let's get over this situation here that's self-harming you so you can let go. But recognize moderation is the key as you move forward with this, and have faith, because the divine is stepping in, of course, to offer you some clarity, some mastery, some sort of communication even here, Aries, that you've been like, it's your sigh of relief, especially at the end of the month. Something's being communicated to you that brings you a little bit more peace of mind. Maybe fosters some new ideas, new thoughts, new actions of yours. Maybe even some new emotions arise from it. But here's where your mastery truly lies, and it's in the form of communication. So text messages, emails, phone calls, sit-down discussions, it's all there at the end of the month to help you out, to help you through whatever this situation is present during the month. Other than that, it looks really, really good. And if you're depressed over finance, Aries, this month, because I do kind of see that here as well. You're trying to answer a calling, and all your advice is saying is like, celebrate the small stuff. Have an attitude of gratitude. Like, lift your energy. Yes, listen to your intuition. Have patience on a situation. The money is coming in slowly, but celebrate that anticipation of change as if it's already there, as if what you desire and what you truly want for yourself is already there. It's really what the messages are highlighting to me. So don't be stuck on your finance. Don't let that bring you down. If that's part of your heartache and sorrow here, Aries. Let's clarify with the final five, please. I've got the Nine of Pentacles energy, beautiful energy to have. That is the energy of independence. I'll get back to her in just a moment, or get back to that card rather here in just a moment. Let's see, we've got the Knight of Wands out. It's taking action, taking a risk perhaps, or trying not to be too reckless. That's how else we could look at that. Pursuing something with passion. Justice card energy, letting go of a karmic cycle. Speaking one's truth. The truth in a situation is with the Justice card, which brings about a balance, harmony back into a situation. I'll review these all again here in just a moment here. Aries, as the storyline kind of comes out. Two of Swords energy. Yep, tough decision. One more, please. And the Fool card energy. Okay, Aries. You are definitely facing some decision. You're letting go of something this month here, Aries, that maybe some of you have been hanging on to for quite some time. But underneath it all, it's about your independence. Both your financial independence, you perhaps getting a new job, you perhaps having a new space in your life that you create for yourself, where, you know, it's all about you. It's all about treating yourself. It's all about creating an environment that's surrounded by natural things. Maybe plants and animals is in there. But it's this finance you have in your situation where you're able to, like, treat yourself now and then. Very independent energy. I don't see it coupling up at all. I don't see anything about partnerships in this reading, really, as it is. So there's something you either need to take action on very, very swiftly. Go after something you're very passionate about here, Aries. This is the Knight of Wands energy. He can be a little bit impulsive and reckless sometimes, though. I'm not saying he's ruthless. I'm just saying he knows how to go after what he wants, and he does it really quick. He's the fastest moving knight in the deck. Could be dealing with a fire sign energy in regards to that, or dealing with an individual. If there's any relationship stuff in this reading, it may be this Knight of Wands or the Knight of Pentacles energy here. One's, they're polar opposites. One is fast and furious, and the other one takes his time. I have the Justice card energy out. Again, this is about you facing some reality, facing some sort of ending of a karmic cycle, because you're dealing with what needs to be dealt with. You're getting off the spinning wheel of this pattern, behavioral pattern, belief pattern, something in your life here, Aries, where finally you are dealing with it. Finally, the truth is coming out in a situation. Finally, justice is being served even, which again brings harmony and balance back into your life. There is a tough decision you're making, right? We see this with the Two of Swords energy, when there's a choice that needs to be made, but it's weighing on you heavily. It's like, do I do this or do I do that? And it's kind of like pulling at your heartstrings. This too could be leading you into this place of like self-harm, grief, and sorrow, and maybe depression even for some of you. There's a lot of emotional stuff going on in the background with this card in particular. And the Tower, too, kind of is resonating with me for this particular card's energy, because it's that uncomfortable moment where a choice has to be made. You have to go down a new path, or you have to make a decision about something. And you want to make sure there, Aries, that you have all the facts you need. This moon symbolizes things that are on the unconscious level, things you're not aware of that are coming into reality. They're finally being illuminated, so that way you can make a clearer choice. Indeed, the divine stepping in at the end of the month to bring you that information to help you make this clear decision, and then you are off. You are like, see you later. I'm ready to begin a new beginning. I have this new journey I'm on. I'm letting faith lead the way. I'm letting the divine guide me. I don't know what's happening next. I maybe don't even know where I'm going, or maybe I don't have a solid plan. But I know it's going to be something wonderful and exciting, is really the Fool's card's energy as he begins his new journey. This is the start of the hero's journey. So, beautiful energy here, Aries. A little bit confusing at times, because it really is highlighting the need for like staying focused on the positive is really what it is you kind of like deal with these other obstacles along the way, miscommunications even here and there, and really listening to your intuition. Let's pull a Lord Ganesha card, a Whispers of Lord Ganesha card, to see what else we can get to encapsulate this reading. And then we'll move forward with the card, crystal card, and an archangel card for you all to finish off the reading. And if you've hung in here with me, guys, thank you so much for being here. I do enjoy being in your energy, and love to see you again soon. So ring that bell, subscribe, and make sure you like, comment below, share with your friends, and don't forget free readings on Wednesday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And hang in there with me, guys. This is going to be a beautiful month ahead in the long run. There's going to be a lot of twists and turns, I feel like, for you guys. But it's all going to work out very well for you. So let's see. What else does Aries need to know on the collective? That just itchy nose. Now it's my cheek. I hate that when you sweat and you get all that itchy. Anyway, steadfastness. I don't think I've ever had this card come out before, Aries. So let's find out what Ganesha would like you to know. Steadfastness. Yes. Do not waver back and forth or be moved by the circumstances that are surrounding you at this time. Be focused on your purpose and unwilling to be swayed by what other people think or by what you perceive. Ganesha heartens of you by revealing that when you know your effort is not futile, you will be steadfast and immovable. This seems to be a major stumbling block in your life at this time. Perhaps your current job gives you little recognition with no real sense of accomplishment or success. You may feel unheard in your relationships. Possibly the error lies in the fact that in your heart you really feel your struggle is hopeless. You may recognize it on an intellectual level, but you are easily shaken when you do not see the fruit of your exertion. Ganesha is pictured here riding the elephant to engage you in the energy of the elephant spirit. Elephants can teach you that kindness, dedication, and communication in relationships, there's that communication, is very powerful. They remind you that it is necessary to keep relationships alive, trusting and loving, whether the relationship is with friends, family, or partner. Deeply faithful to all creatures with which they have relationships, elephants are tough when protecting others and gentle when nurturing them. The matriarch, the oldest, most experienced female leader of the herd, leads in a way that is both gentle and inclusive. Elephants are able to communicate telepathically. When you draw this card, your ability to truly listen to others is enhanced. Do whatever is necessary to safeguard your resolve. You are receiving guidance that this is the time to dig in. Remain focused and don't get caught up in trying to create a change. The energy in your job or relationship is ever changing. Ask Ganesha to bring you the strength to work through what is happening. Stay committed and on track. Do not give up, as change will show up soon and the situation will be transformed. Blessed be. I told you these cards are really summarizing, I feel, as a reader. They're really summarizing the overall energy of the reading this month for all the signs. I'm really, really grateful for these cards and their wisdom. For Ganesha's wisdom especially. So, you stay there, Mr. Bird. What do we got? We have got honey calcite. Oh, I love my little piece of honey calcite. I only have a little one here, but it's really just a fun, and it is honey-like to look at. A fun little calcite it is. Fun little color. Really, really, really makes me happy when I hold it. It says, break through your limits, Aries. Honey calcite. Sacral chakra energy. A honey-hued mineral on a mission to turn the bewildered and the bumbling into super-driven worker bees. Who needs it? Anyone with a job to do, the brilliant but lazy, any Taurus. Where to put it, instead of banging your forehead repeatedly on your desk, try a gentle kiss of honey calcite and sit dead instead. When to use it, when the barriers to abundance feel too big to power through. When it's time to stop waiting your turn and stop waiting until tomorrow. Picture yourself triumphant on the other side of whatever stands in your way and call on honey calcite to kick in the door. So, there you have it, Aries. Kick in that door. There you go. That's that 7 of Wands energy. Don't take no shit. Tell them you're ready. Yes, that's right, Icarus. Okay, we have counselor energy, and I've never pulled this one ever for any reading, so this is very interesting. It's a really pretty card too. But counselor energy is the final message from your archangels, Aries. It says, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance, Aries. Blessed be. Final message is counselor. Aries, I wish you all the best, and blessed be. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.